Dear students, I have come with a new module, Method of Least Squares for Computing Time Series. Let's learn the method. So this is a mathematical method, and in this what we are going to do is we are going to fit a straight line for that values, whatever the values we are given, we will compute the trend values, and that is why we are telling that a trend line is fitted for the data. We call it as YC. So for this, two conditions are to be satisfied. That is, sigma y minus yc is equal to 0. That yc are the trend values. That is, the sum of deviations of actual values of y and the computed values of yc will be 0. So this I am going to explain with the help of the problem when we will do the problems. The second condition is sigma y minus yc is least. That is, the sum of squares of the deviations of the actual and computed values is least from this line. So these two conditions are followed. Based on that only we are going to do this method. So this method is called the method of least squares, and I told you this is an important method and it's a very simple method also for computation. So this line is called the line of best fit. So whatever the computed values we are calling YC, we are calling it as line of best fit. Now the straight line trend is represented by the equation YC is equal to A plus BX, where YC are the calculated values of Y or the trend values for Y, and A is the value of Y variable when X is equal to 0, and B is a constant and X will be the time meaning the years. 2000, 2001, whatever the years given in the question will be the X values. Now, to determine the values of A and B are two constants, two normal equations we have to solve. The first equation is sigma y is equal to NA plus B sigma X. That is the equation 1. Equation 2 is sigma xy is equal to A sigma X plus B sigma X squared. That is the equation 2. So, midpoint is taken as the origin. So we have to remember that two types of computations are there when you are getting odd number of years and when you are getting even number of years. Odd number of years meaning 5, 7, 11, all this. So that meaning that mid value we can, if it's 5 years meaning 3. So that is the middle year will be third year. Whereas even number meaning if you are getting n is equal to number of years is equal to 8. So how we will calculate? 2 middle years divided by 2. So that is why we are going to take the mid value. So midpoint is taken as the time of origin. Midpoint in time is taken as the origin. Now negative values and positive values will get cancelled each other. And sigma x will be always 0. Even if it's odd number of years or even number of years, it will be always 0. Now continuing with that, sigma y is equal to NA. We are going to derive the equations for computing A and B. Sigma xy is equal to B sigma x square. So the values of constants A and B we have to compute. Sigma y is equal to NA. So A is equal to sigma y divided by N. And sigma xy is equal to B sigma x squared. So we have to calculate the value of B, that is sigma xy divided by sigma x squared. Now merits of method of least squares. First one is it's a mathematical method. So this is easy to compute as I told you, and this method is called the line of best fit. And one more thing is that the most important thing, other methods of time series, we are not able to predict all the values for trend. Whereas in this method, we will get values or the predictions for all the years given in the question. So that is another advantage, and this method is the line of best fit. If you draw a graph also, you will get a straight line. So you can see that how the trend is progressing, whether it's declining trend or whether it's increasing trend, we can find out. So all compared to all other methods, this is a best method where you can predict the values for all the years given in the question, and if you are plotting also, you are getting as a straight line. So it's easy to predict the trend or declining trend or the progressing trend. Now demerits of this method, if you see, more tedious and time consuming compared to other methods. Those who are not with mathematical background, you may find it little difficult to compute this method. Now predictions are based on long-term variations. We know that there are different types of variations can affect, seasonal variations, irregular variations, all this can affect. So we are doing the predictions for long number of years. So sometimes other than the prediction, some natural calamities will happen, or sometimes that there will be a total change. See, like COVID, nobody has expected that. So that has created lot of problems in the economic conditions, business conditions, everything. So something very extraordinary will happen, then this computed values will have no significance. Then impact of cyclical, seasonal and irregular variations are ignored. Nobody can predict this with accuracy, these type of variations. So this is mathematical method is not flexible. There's a standard procedure, we have to follow that. We cannot make changes in the method. Now any addition of one or more values will make it to do the calculations again. So if you want to add 2 more years, then you have to start from the beginning and you have to do the complete calculation. So these are the demerits of the method of least squares. So this is what I want to explain with this module. Thank you.